Good evening, people watching my streams on July 20... Not 20th. I'm in the future. And July 12th, I think, 2026. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for stopping by my stream. How have you guys been? I missed you. Chat streams make for a nice weekender or starter. However you sort the days in a week. Personally, my weeks start on Monday. Starting them on Sunday is like alright, but Sunday is part of the weekend, so that doesn't make any sense to me. So all of my weeks start on Monday. So this is how I end my week. It's a nice way to talk to others, especially Essie, since she's the star. I'm no star. I'm not a star. In the space, I am not one of the stars. I'm the empty space in between them all that isn't that significant or beautiful. I was shocked for a second there. I don't know why I thought it was so late in the month, but it's not. We like just started this month. She's here. Hi, Drang. Hello, Kuru. Hello, Autophobic. Hi, Okra. I'm happy to have you back as well. Doing all right. Nice, lazy Sunday. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, Essie. Hi, Long. Thank you for being here. Waving emoji. Hi, Flaming Vigil. Thank you for being here as well. I wave to you too. Week starts on Monday. That's an objective fact. Yeah. It's already Monday for me? Oh gosh, already? Is it late or early on Monday? Good evening, Essie. Hi, Willow. Thanks for being here. Waving emoji. Hi, Tari. Today we're going to be painting my nails. I have a cup of tea. I have my nail polish and nail supplies. I have a cup of water. I have another drink here. I have everything we need. Today I have one strengthening base coat. I have this cute kind of like pink color that's a tad glittery that matches my outfit pretty nicely. And then I have a clear top coat of Essie brand, of course. For the brands, I have Sally Hansen Hard as Nails for the base coat. I have Sinful Colors for the actual color, and Essie is the top coat. I thought it would be fitting enough, I think. It's 8 a.m. 8 in the morning. That's it's early, but it's still productive hours. Uh-oh. How's the Essie doing? I'm doing okay. How is the Mitch doing? 3 a.m. on Monday? It's bedtime. It's bedtime on Monday. Go to bed. Fabulous? I think so. Morning, Sheepy, and good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. I'm not sure what to call you. Do you have a, like, preferred name for me to call you? FMHFXN? Oh, nice, pretty nice, I think. Good even, my lady. Hi, Sir Chris. Thanks for being here today. Can I hear some nail ASMR before we begin? I can see. Hold on. I can use my super strong, definitely very strong nails. I'll remove this. This is my nails tapping I have no clue what that sounds like. I have no clue what that sounds like. I went to bed at 7 a.m. and woke up at around 2. When are you gonna get a sleep schedule? That's normal. I worry about you. FXN, that might be a cute nickname, yeah. I already did, actually. I went to sleep at 7 yesterday, woke up at 1. Oh, goodness. Cute tapping? Maybe, I don't know. Memberships don't towards Super Chat Gold. That's okay if they don't. I still appreciate them, like how I appreciate you, Destroyer, for being here for so long. You've been one of the guys that's been here, like, the whole time. Thank you for always spending time with me. DSKR tapping is one of my favorites. It is? No way. Maybe I am an ASMR prodigy. It works. Nice. Maybe I can help fix your sleep schedule and you can go to bed and sleep a normal amount of time at a normal hour. Maybe that's what I'll do. But we're gonna paint my nails today. I've been thinking about painting my nails recently, but I usually can't because of my job. They don't let us unless it's clear, which still doesn't make sense because their logic with us not painting our nails is it's going to chip and it's gonna get everywhere where we don't want to have chipped nail polish. But the thing with that is clear nail polish is still going to chip, so I don't get it. So I'm gonna say, you know what, whatever, I'm gambling on it. I personally am setting my bets on the important people in my company are not going to pay me a visit in the time that it takes for my nail polish to be removed eventually. We'll see. Good morning, beautiful sheep. Hi, Rivaldi. Thanks for being here today. Hi, Essie. Hi, I'm just a simp. I'm happy to have you back as well. People do count sheep to help sleep. Maybe we gotta count Essie. Maybe you do, but there's only one me. You're gonna have to start over at 1 like a million times. Hey, Essie, please remember you're the best. Gonna repeat it until you believe it. Well, I'm gonna repeat that you're the best until you believe it first. Woo, woot, woot. Essie streams, I read it as wool, wool. And I was like, oh, yay, sheepy. Matching. Gambling on them, no showing up. Exactly. Mr. MVP simp. And like, I haven't done anything really that bad. So like, I don't have any evil negative strike points to my name. So if I get in trouble for wearing nail polish, then that's one thing. They can't fire me over one thing that happened. And if they do, then whatever, sucks for them, their loss, because I'm awesome at my job, except I'm not. All right. So I'm gonna get started on my nails and we can keep chatting. And I also have a Q&A up for if you guys want to ask any questions in particular. Just a fun way to, I don't know, make a little bit of conversation, which we usually don't have any issues doing. But it's still fun. It's still fun. I'll start our first one here. How's real life been treating you? Hope all is well. It's been pretty all right. Nothing spectacular has been happening in my life. I'm gonna start off with pushing my cuticles back and trimming them, which isn't something I realized you had to do until semi-recently. Fun fact about Essie is no one really taught me how to be a beautiful girl, so I learn new things about it all the time. And maybe one day I'll accumulate enough knowledge to really actually be a beautiful girl, but until then, I'll take all the practice I can get. So I'm gonna push all my cuticles back. And we're gonna trim them. Taking risks in this economy? Well, what is there to lose? What is there to lose? Well, what would be a good cheer during karaoke? Oh, if only I did karaoke. Another fun fact about Essie is I love to sing. I'm not really good at it, though. Not really good at it. I was also thinking, would it be a bad idea, really funny, or really fitting if I released my second cover before my first cover? Because it's kind of frustrating me, my lack of progress on my big project, since it's a ton of small things all put together that last so long. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should start like a second, like smaller project so I can feel like I'm actually accomplishing something. Like maybe mentally that's like the better path, but at the same time, like historically, I'm terrible at finishing anything, and that's only gonna make people more mad at me probably. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe I could do like, I could work on my second cover as a way to make progress on something. while waiting for more progress to be made and working more on the big project. But I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Essie, do you know in Danish numbers we used to count sheep? I don't know. I thought everybody counted sheep, no matter the language. Like how they were thought out? No, I don't know that. Don't write yourself off yet. Like the Jimmy E. World song. Maybe we should sing that one at karaoke. We talk about it so much. You learn something new every day? Yeah. Essie's learning to be a beautiful girl in her own way. In my own way? I don't know. I think just me, without any help, wouldn't be a very beautiful girl. But if I keep learning, maybe. No, leave the cuticles in place. No, they're supposed to be pushed back. It makes it like elongates your nail or something. You just gotta make sure not to like hurt yourself or something, which I have not done yet. She sang a song in the past. My first cover is still a secret because it's part of the 1 million things I'm working on that I'm holding as a secret until it's all done at the same time so I can release it all together because I thought that would be fun. And I still think that way. And so I'm gonna do that still. Really funny, I think. You have a second cover? No, but I have a first one. She sang a song in the past. When the time arrives for the cover release, can I get your autograph? Of course you can. I can sign it with a big H just for you. Counting Esila 1 and that's it. Yeah, there's only any unlisted video. No, it's not even on YouTube yet because I'm afraid I'll accidentally release it early. I just have it on my computer and in my Google Drive and in my Dropbox and on my phone. I have it everywhere just in case because that thing was expensive to produce. It's pricey. But I was thinking like, oh, maybe, again, for a side project, I could do like a smaller cover that doesn't matter as much. It'd probably end up being better than my first one, though, because I didn't realize how much better I would get at singing once I started living alone again. It's really scary existing amongst other people. Count Essie 1, blink 2. What? There's only one of me. Are you counting 1 per eye? A downright hilarious cover 2, and then make think we're cover 1. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's super expensive. Like, everything as being a VTuber is really expensive. I didn't think you had stage fright. Of course I have stage fright. I'm scared to even talk to, like, one single person. You're streaming with such confidence right now? It's because... It's not that I don't think of you guys as real people. It's... Talking to lots of people at one time is a lot easier than one-on-one. Additionally, I cannot see you, and on top of that, I don't even know what you look like or if you're even real. So it, like, doesn't count as much to me. Maybe that's what it is. But performing in front of you guys, that would kill me. Oh my gosh. We aren't people. No, you guys are people. You're the best people. Boo, you're scaring me. Don't do that. How can you have stage fright and be a VTuber? I don't know. I don't know. I'm in a really weird predicament right now in my life and my hobbies and like how I choose to spend my time. But, you know, that's just how it turns out sometimes. We're all made by Microsoft? Are you? Was I too? We're only words on a screen. You're more than that. You're more than that. I definitely value you guys a lot more than that. It's just because of the reasons I mentioned earlier, that's why I think it's easier to talk to all you guys. Seeing us as text makes it easier. Definitely, definitely. I'm not real because Essie thinks I'm not real. No, I think you're real. All right. I have no object permanence. You're a literal baby. Are you allowed on YouTube? We love being walking contradictions. Hola like this? Hola, Essie, hi, thanks for being here today. Taking virtually is easier than in person. I think so too. Talking virtually is easier than in person. Microsoft, I'd rather be made of Macintosh. That would make you like crazy expensive, wouldn't it? No, I'm definitely a bot. No, I think you're real. You have enough people here to throw a good party? Probably, yeah. A ton of people always show up to my streams. Or maybe not like a ton, but like more than I ever thought would, because there's nothing interesting or special about me. I'm just me. Hello, hot. Don't worry, you've already been a VTuber for over 2 years. That's already the maximum amount of embarrassment you can be. True, true, true. I am the skinwalker inside your walls. Can you buy more cereal? I'm hungry. What do you mean more cereal? I haven't had any cereal since living here. I haven't been in the mood for cereal. You need some confidence in yourself? How can I be confident in myself when there's nothing good about me? I have no skills, I have no talents. There's nothing interesting about me. I would say I'm the most normal person ever, but like I'm not even on a normal person's level. I pretend to be a normal person every single day, and I have a checklist of things that like I'm working towards that would make me a normal person, so one day I could like, you know, properly integrate into the normal human society. And as far as I'm aware, like on my checklist right now, I'm only missing 2 things, and it's having a car and being able to talk to real life people. And both of those, I think, aren't super easily achievable for me right now. You must be doing something great if we all are here after all. I kind of just assumed you guys are laughing at me. That's always been the assumption, but it's because I doubt whatever I do. It's because I always doubt myself. I know I shouldn't, and I do trust and believe in our friendship. And I do appreciate you guys. Must be doing something great. People really forget how big a crowd of 40 to 50 people is. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. More than I'd be comfortable talking in front of in real life, that's for sure. What is normal? I don't know, just like the people I see walking down the street, the customers that walk into my restaurant, my coworkers. And we're laughing with you? With me? I do laugh a lot, but I don't really think it's because I think I'm funny. I think it's more like, I don't know, maybe nervousness. Ow! My clippers that I've been using, they're due for like a replacement. And the metal bar that props them open slips and hits me occasionally. So that might happen a few times while I'm shaping my nails. Sorry. We appreciate you enjoy being here. Thank you for being here. I'm happy that you decide to spend time with me. I'm very lucky. Is she so funny and silly? No, I'm not. Shouldn't doubt yourself with how the internet is. If someone didn't want to be here, they would click away ASAP because of how easy that is. True, true, true. There's lots of options for you to pick, and somehow you still choose me and stick with me. Looking emoji. Is he the coolest and the best VTuber? No, I'm not. I'm far from the coolest, I'm far from the best, but I am me, and I'm the only me there is. So that's something. Alright, I gotta keep shaping these nails. So, the reason I'm doing this, because as of recently, I've only been debating doing my nails again. But I've decided against it whenever I think about it, because I'm just not allowed to. But I've been working really hard to grow them out longer, because I've always had issues picking my nails. Like if I'm not properly occupied, my hands will just like tear my nails apart automatically without me thinking about it. But I've been working really hard to focus on them and grow them out long, because I want to be a beautiful girl. I want to not feel bad about myself all the time. So I gotta do my best. But one of my nails kind of like started to grow like a little tear in it. And I don't want to have to lose all the length I worked hard on growing, so I'm kind of gluing them together here by painting my nails in hopes that by the time I can get rid of this paint, that length that would have been cut off is replaced. Hey everyone, hi Spicy, how have you been? Thanks for being here today. I agree. Will you show your nails when you're done? No, I'm not going to show you my real life flesh pictures. And it'd just be creepy if I had photoshopped everything but my nails out. That'd be weird. I think I watch Essie's stream because you're easy to interact with. Well, I'm happy that I'm easy to interact with because I love hanging out with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. If I was hard to interact with, then that'd make it a lot harder, I think. So I'm relieved about that. That's actually a good point. The internet is so extremely oversaturated that, yeah. You've always been beautiful, silly? Well, beauty's like subjective. So maybe to somebody, yeah, but not to myself. And I think if I liked myself more, I wouldn't want to kill myself as much. So I gotta work on it. I gotta work on it. Also, no kidding, having a nail just pop out hurts. I bet it does. I've never lost a nail like that. And I'm praying the day never comes. Let people watch you. They watch you for you. Fat fingered send early. No worries, it happens. Don't worry about it. Just post a nail polish emoji at the end. Maybe that works. What about acrylics that can take off at work and put them on at home? So I have a set of nails. They are reusable. They're like pink and purple and they're beautiful and I love them, but I just haven't been able to put them on or wear them at all because I just can't at work. And the nail glue is like too strong to just be, you know, removing every single day. So I'm just gonna wait until I have a better job for that. I mentioned recently that that set of nails has been part of my motivation to work towards getting a different job. I want to be a proper business sheep. I want to have a normal office job. I want to copy papers. I want to answer emails. That kind of thing. And it has to allow me to paint my nails. I miss painting my nails a lot. Alright, looks like my first hand here is fine. Now I'm gonna work on the second hand. Super glue with different name. A cracked nail. Have you been eating enough, Essie? I think so, yeah. I had chicken nuggets for dinner. And some french fries. I made them in my oven. They were pretty tasty. I had them with ranch. And I took my Lactaid too, so my stomach's not gonna hurt. Really? Yeah. Did Essie say she wanted to kill herself? Poor Essie. I hope that you can sort that out. It's been an ongoing issue for a long time. Don't worry about it. If I was brave enough to do it, I would have done it at this point. But unfortunately, I'm too human. A beloved email answer job, please. It's my dream job at this point. Were they dino nuggets? They were. They were. I won't have my nuggets any other way. Ranch, so good. Also, cracked nails and lack of eating are linked. I didn't know that, yeah. I didn't know that. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. My nail's not going to be cracked anymore. We're fixing them up. Where's the guys who want to be office men? I don't know. Maybe that's somebody's ideal job. Sounds like an ideal meal. It was super tasty. Essie, you didn't share those nuggets and fries with us? No, I only made just enough for me. I can't waste food because food is expensive. Nuggets go well with whatever sauce you use. True. Nuggets are kind of just like a blank slate. Kind of like how rice just kind of goes with whatever you put it with. Oh, dinosaur-shaped pancakes? Super tasty. I haven't made pancakes in a long time. It'd be nice to make waffles. Right now, if I had to pick between eating a pancake or a waffle, I'd pick a waffle. That sounds more tasty right now. But I don't have a waffle maker. You gotta get the collagen in or something? Collagen? What foods have collagen in them? I don't know. Like almonds? I'm really sad hearing Essie having those thoughts. I would be really sad if Essie decided to follow through in such ideas of unsubscribing from life. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I could always pretend to be happy on the internet. You gotta fake it till you make it, so that's gonna work. That's the plan. Gotta feed yourself with something? Chicken nuggets that are shaped like dinosaurs. Are you expensive, Essie? I don't think so. I imagine that all humans are expensive. But also I'm part sheep, so maybe that depreciates my value, because sheep are probably a lot less expensive than a full human being. So maybe it'd be some point in the middle. Chicken feet? I haven't had chicken feet before. Started waffles versus pancakes war? I feel like this isn't the first time you've done that long. I think it's in things like gelatin. I can make jello! That sounds so tasty! I was thinking about making jello recently. It sounds like a good summer treat. I want to make jello. I want jello with like... I really crave like a big artificial flavor right now. I need like a blue raspberry one or something. The sheep. Daniel, welcome to the stream. How have you been? You're gonna make it, Essie. I believe in you. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'd rather Essie be happy for real. I mean, don't we all don't we all wish that for ourselves? Thank you. I wish you true happiness as well. Waffle 100%. Nothing beats a Belgian waffle made in a waffle maker. Oh man, that sounds so good. All right. You underestimate how sad we would be if you decided to leave Essie, but I would have to be more supportive and find ways to help you. Don't worry about it. You're okay. Just you showing up is enough for me, I think. Just as long as you guys don't forget about me and you keep spending time with me, because you guys are my friends and I love you guys. That also doesn't mean that if I die, it's your fault, by the way. That is not your fault. I've seen myself in the dark web before. We are not that expensive. You've seen yourself on the dark web? I wonder if someone's tried selling me before. I wonder if that's ever happened. Hopefully not, but that'd be interesting. Or maybe someone would put in like a hitman request against me. Alright, let me focus on this cuticle real quick. Beautiful, beautiful. I guess this song, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho, yo ho, ho ho ho. I don't know, Christmas, Santa Claus? I can only eat so much Jell-O before the texture starts messing with me. I mean, true, I guess, but you can only eat so many of any treat before it starts getting worse. Can't wait for the day you tell us you get the office job. Me too. I'm counting down the days, except there's no specific number, you know? I'm just counting and counting. Do you like Jell-O parfaits? Or what about those Japanese raindrop cakes? I don't know about the raindrop cakes, and I've never had my Jell-O as a parfait either. I've always had them just by themselves, just blocks of jelly. There's other countries that call them jelly instead of Jell-O, right? Who was that? It's one of you guys in here. Or maybe you're not here right now. All of you guys are from different countries, so I have no clue. I love you too, Sheepy. I love you more. Stop, you're gonna make me cry. I love you so much. No, I love you more. I love you more. Okay. Right now I'm working on the nail that kind of like tore or cracked. Gotta be really careful with this one. I could completely mess this up. And I really don't want to do that. That's the entire point of why I'm doing my nails tonight. Because I don't want to mess this up. Alright. Selling the lease to live inside your walls? I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I don't own where I live. This is just an apartment. Essie's the best treat? Would you guys eat me? Yes or no? Hitman request against Essie? Who doesn't love Essie? Me! The Jell-O cubes were a staple of my childhood, LMAO. I haven't had Jell-O in so long. It sounds so good. So I keep saying like, oh, maybe I'll get this as a treat next time I do my groceries. Or maybe I'll do this as a treat next time I get my groceries. But I haven't gotten any of those. No lemon bars, no packs of Jell-O. No, no, no. It's called subletting and it's correct to do. I don't think I'm allowed to do that though at my apartment. Heck no, I mean... Okay, so autophobic might. Just a bite, just a little taste. Okay, he's curious. Can't eat something so cute. But we eat like... birds and rabbits and stuff. I don't eat mutton. Me too. Yes, I would. Okay. We have one full straight out yes. I'd eat your hair? Then you'd have to go to the vet and get it removed. No. Eat? No. Kiss all the time? Yes, kissies. Mwah. I ate sheep before. Wasn't that big of a fan, TBH, so I guess no? Gotcha. Just let the Jell-O melt and drink it if you hate the texture so much. True. It'd probably just be like really flavorful. What is it? The fruit punch man. What is he? What brand of thing is it? Kool-Aid. It's just like Kool-Aid. Imagine it's like Kool-Aid but strong. All right. Please file out that little dent. To the vet? Did she just call us dogs? No, I'm only referring to it kind of that way. Because it happened to my dog. It happened to my dog once. And she didn't eat my hair. She had really, really long hair. And she'd always lick herself clean like a cat. Okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice some length here. But it's a lot less than I would have had to if it just tore off. So I think it's okay. The nail's still long enough to kind of like peek out from behind the rest of my fingers. So like there's still... enough length there for it to not hurt. It's not like that short. Kool-Aid. I would eat Essie, but then who would stream on Esila Shephield channel? The person that I'd hire to replace me, of course. Hawaiian Punch guy? Yeah, kind of. Almost. The other one. Benjamin Mutton, on the other hand, maybe. The vet, but the veterinary is more expensive than the human doctor, isn't it? It is? I feel like it's cheaper. Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah? It's alright, you're a sheep. We're dogs. It's how it goes. Yeah, maybe you guys are all hurting me. Okay, I want to round this out instead of my nails being all blocky and square-shaped. Everything else is still even. I've been taking good care of them. Cuticles are fine. I think I'm ready for my base coat. Can you measure them and tell us exactly how long they are right now? I don't have any tools of measurement on me. What's something that can be measured? I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's over half the length of the cap of my Essie brand clear top coat. One of my nails is over half the length of that, which is, I think, like decently long. It's not so long that it like gets in the way of my typing abilities, which is like the sweet spot. But it's long enough to be like, oh, that's a woman's hand and not like a little boy's hand, you know? Not even a ruler? No, I don't have a ruler. I don't think I have a single one because Essie is food now. No, I'm not. I'm just me. Okay, let's do another Q&A real quick. So next is, why is it always Essie and not Ela? I don't know. Like, Ela's a cute name. You're allowed to call me Ela. I don't think anyone has tried calling me Ela before. You can call me Essie. You can call me Esila. You can call me Essie. You can call me Blue Nose. You can call me Kunkle Gunkle. You guys call me Sheepy sometimes. Whatever makes you happy. Any of those work for me. But Ela is the one that I don't really see. A ruler? I hardly know her. We're your dogs? There should be fan art of her holding us on a leash as a joke, you know? Maybe one day. Essie's cuter. I know about Dark Ruler no more. Ela is pretty cute. Actually, I think so too. It's kind of like Isla. It's like Isla if... E's harder to pronounce than so it's Isla if you worked a little harder. I called you Sila? Sila works too. Kind of like ceiling. Sila, hello, hi Pac-Man. Blue Nose, that's me. I call you wife in my dreams? Yeah. Essie like Snake Eye. Like how we still need to learn our Snake Eye Kashtira deck so I can be the most evil ever. I'm gonna start with my hard as nails base coat. Esila is cute too. Or Elisa? That's not my name though. That's a fake name. It's almost my name. And if I wasn't born with the name Esila and I read my name, I probably would read it as Elisa. So I really can't blame that. Okay. I call you my lady? Yeah, and I call you Sir Chris. You're like my knight. The bell doesn't ring, sadly. I just have my microphone pointed away from it. You can't hear it. But my bell works. You always am able to tell when I am coming. Unfortunately. I'd prefer it to be a secret, but... it's just too good of an accessory to pass up for sneak attacks. I've always called you honey, darling wife, and that works too, yeah. That's a good one, I think. Does Snake Eye Kashtira even work anymore? I don't know, but it still sounds terrible because I hate both Snake Eye and Kashtira still. I don't think there's anything that you can do to Kashtira specifically to make me not scared of them. Like maybe if you ban every single one of their cards completely, like not even a single copy of any of them, I would be not afraid of them anymore. But like, that's unrealistic. You had a red nose before? Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Hi there. Hi, welcome to my stream. Hello. I'm happy to have you here as well. Thank you for stopping by my stream tonight. I'm painting my nails right now. I'm painting them pink, but I'm only working on the base coat right now, so there's no color yet. And the pink I have is a little glittery, and it's kind of like the pink that's on my outfit, so I'm gonna match. I'm gonna be very color coordinated. Esila can't see us with X-ray? Yes, I can. What are you talking about? Why are you always role-playing nonsense in my chat? How old are you? Don't tell me that, actually. Ban a Rise Heart, maybe, along with Unicorn? Yes. You're allowed to keep Fenrir as long as only I'm allowed to keep Fenrir. I love when he helps me out just a little. Alright, let's do another Q&A real quick. Thanks for entertaining my bits and jokes here and there. I'm curious about the why, though. You know who I am, I think. Well, I play along with you because you're my buddy. I follow along with your silly jokes because I do think they're silly and funny. I'm not gonna shoot you down and you're having fun and you're my buddy. I'm gonna enable your silly antics. That's why I do that. Hi, Miss Esila. I hope you had a nice day. Thank you, Soul Bad Guy. I had a pretty okay day. It was pretty busy, but we were able to pull through. We did our best, and we were able to do it. All right, I'm gonna do my second hand. Also, it's getting really hard to coat the brush with any product. I've used this base coat so many times, so I'm gonna need to stock up or something soon. I need more base nail strengtheners. Don't even think Fenrir is really that scary anymore. It scares me. It scares me. But maybe that's because I'm a little baby when it comes to Master Duel. Everything scares me. You could show me, like, a card with no effects on it and, like, 800 attack, 200 defense, and I'd still be scared. We are very silly, TBH. I think you guys are, yeah. SE Enabler makes sense. Well, I want you guys to be silly and have fun. I want you guys to be yourselves. And, like, have a good time together, you know? What did Fenrir do again? Fenrir will... If a monster effect is activated, or if the Fenrir is in battle, then you get to choose to banish a card. And I don't like when my stuff gets banished. A lot of the decks I play don't have a way to retrieve all of my stuff that it gets banished. So it's scary to me. That's why you're our lamb forever, Essie. I'm a fully grown sheep. I'm an adult sheep. Well, why are they playing that card? What's their game? The card is going to win the match. Oh, banish effect? Yeah. Let's do another one. Yawn indeed. I probably yawned like 1,000 times today already. Maybe because I'm watching recent videos of Higurashi. You appeared list? Maybe. Do you watch my Higurashi videos? I'm not really good at reading because I'm not a very smart girl, but I'm happy to have you here. Thanks for checking out my stream today. So, you can paint your nails now. I thought it wasn't allowed at work. It's not, but I'm gonna say no one's gonna care. That's what we're gonna hope for. Alright, favorite number? That's not 6-7 joke. My favorite number is 2,222 specifically, but any amount of repeating twos is fine with me, but especially if the amount of repeating twos is an even number, because all even numbers are secretly 2, and 2 is my favorite, but especially if they're repeating. So that's my favorite number. I can never remember who's fighting unless the match gets super serious. Last one I remember was a Dark Magician deck I barely won against. Oh, dang. It's okay. Some Dark Magician has been tough. They have some scary guys sometimes. How's your day going? Pretty good, Pac-Man. I love Essie Higurashi streams. It makes me so nostalgic. It's been super fun. I love it. And she's not allowed, but Esila has always been a rule breaker. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a rebel. Smart, no, cute, yes. Maybe if you say so. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Radioactive Peaches. Thanks for being here today. How have you been? I'm gonna start on the actual color layer now. Let me give it a good shake. And in the meantime, all right, favorite number. So what's your favorite food? My favorite food is spaghetti, but I also really like stroop waffles. I think they're also super good. I haven't had a stroop waffle in so long. I haven't been able to find them at Target recently. And I always used to get them from Target. Have you ever played 2048, like blocks where you slide into... It's so satisfying. I love 2048. Is it 2048 or 2048? I really like 2048. Similarly, I like Sudoku, and I also really like Solitaire. Those are my smart guy games. Those are the games I play that let me pretend to be smart. Oh yeah, no one's even gonna be able to tell that I'm wearing nail polish. It's so subtle. Like, it's such a light pink. Like, you'd only be able to tell if, like, the light catches on it, because you can tell it's glittery. No one's gonna be able to tell. It's so discreet. I chose a good color for this. Higurashi streams have been interesting so far. I'm only familiar with their adaptation from a few years ago. Yeah, I watched the original anime when it was out, but I didn't watch a whole lot of the ones after that, and I haven't played the game yet. So this is my first time actually going through the game. Love listening to your voice. The Higurashi streams are peak. I love them. They're so fun. They're so silly. And they're gonna get less silly soon. I'm pretty sure something pretty big happens next time in the Higurashi streams. So you'll have to stop by then. 2,222, what a cool number to favorite. Mine is 42. 42 is pretty good. 4 is 2 2s, so it's pretty much 222, which is 3 repeating 2s. Took me 15 years to get 2048. My IQ might be abysmal. Oh, don't worry about it. As long as you're having fun, right? It's not handcam streams, so we can't tell. I know, you have to just trust me, but it's the perfect color. It's so good. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Ooh, I went a little heavy on the paint on this one. Oops. I'm gonna do a little bit of spillage, but it's still wet, so I can clean it up a little and shape it. Oh, it's such a good color. It's such a good color. At the very least, I can show you the bottle of nail polish after this, so you can imagine. All right, show of hands in my chat. Have any of you guys been to any of my few, like, original nail painting streams? I used to do these all the time because I love painting my nails. It especially helps because I always have the issue where I pick at my nails if my hands aren't properly occupied. And painting my nails is something that helps me a lot with that. So I used to do them all the time. I just haven't been able to recently at all because of my job. I trust some things are going to down soon in the VN. I think so too. I'm looking forward to new anime of Higurashi. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be watching it, but it's still exciting. Nope, I can't remember. No, I have never been to one. Oh, your first time at an Essie nail painting stream? Dang, it's just like every other stream, don't worry. Remember the ones on AnyLive? Yeah, you're one of the original viewers of me. Very dedicated, very loyal. I haven't been around for that long, sadly. It's okay, Mitch, it's okay. All new people are welcome too, but I'm curious. It's slightly nostalgic. Yeah, awesome. I haven't been around for that long. 2 Fenrir and Yu-Gi-Oh! The one Kashtira and the one from Nordic. Well, this is about Kashtira. Kashtira Fenrir. Other one serves me no purpose. They're so cute! I'm gonna have to do a second layer of the pink, but it's already turning out really good. Like, it's... I don't know if pigmented is the right word. Maybe that's something that only goes for powder makeups. But like, it's pretty pigmented. I think at most we're just gonna need the 2 layers. But it's such a good color. And again, it's just subtle enough. It's gonna work. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna wait for this first layer of color to dry. And then I'm gonna do the second layer. I see nails for free? My nails! They are free! I have a big, like, caboodle of all sorts of different nail polishes because I love painting my nails. Guess I'll keep an eye out then. Alright, awesome. Alrighty then. No, I think I joined you later than that. No problem, no problem. Hi, Granny. Hi, Amjad. I'm not a granny, though. Still on the newer side. Didn't know you did them. I used to a lot, but I just haven't been able to as of recently. I was watching the AnyLive streams and I didn't even have a smartphone to install it on, thanks to those restreamer volunteers. Thank you, everybody. Nobody would know about me at all if nobody restreamed my streams, so thank you. I'll forever appreciate you. How are you, Essie? I was making burger and watched Beyblade video. There were no ghosts. Okay, that's good. It's good that you checked for ghosts. How was Beyblade? Was it super fun to watch? AnyLive era, huh? Checks out? Yeah. Show pics? I'm not gonna show you. It has my skin in it, but I'll show you the bottle later. I can't even remember how I found you. That's okay. What matters most is that we're here together now, I think. I like how your avatar looks like it's looking at your nails right now. Well, it's because I am. Essie's Forever 22. You're right, I am. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Wait, so this is pre-recorded and a restream? No! No, this is live. This is live. I think one been at least one nail painting stream. At least I last checked. Awesome. Your voice sounds so good. What mic you have? This is the Shure SM7DB. I have it plugged into my Go XLR. Very streamer-ish setup, I know. Very basic streamer. I have my custom settings that... They're not the best, but they're decent. They get the job done. They sound okay on my headphones, but it doesn't sound the best when you watch it on a TV. I've checked. So there's still some tweaking to be done with that. But that's my setup. I think I found Essie because I used to watch Master Duel streams. It all thanks to Master Duel. I love Master Duel. Such a fun game. I'm happy that that's my special game because I love playing it. I was here since you debuted. You have. You have. A lot of you guys have been here for a really long time. I really appreciate that. Thank you for not abandoning me. I told you that I wouldn't abandon you. I did my best to come back, and I was able to do that successfully, and I'm glad that you didn't abandon me too in the meantime. To be honest, I never realized you had been around for as long as you have. I think that that's okay. You don't have to look into my past. It's okay. Yeah, bless the restreaming. Glad we could still manage to find you despite the Unalive issues. I know, it was like only on specific devices in specific countries. And they wanted us to focus on like United States time zones initially. I don't know if that's a thing with like later Nexus generations. But I remember someone mentioning that when we were like kind of first starting out in Nexus. But I didn't listen. Again, I'm a little bit of a rebel. I love Europe and Asia. So morning streams for me all the way. Years and years? Well, not years and years, just years. You make it sound like I've been around a little longer. I think close to 3 years now, actually. Yeah, because my anniversary is later in the same month as my birthday. So it's coming up because this year is flying by. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would ever come back, LMAO. Glad you did. Yeah, I did my best. Because I do love streaming and I love hanging out with you guys. So, like, I didn't want to just end there. Of course I wanted to come back, so I did my best. I'll never abandon you. I appreciate that, Arpinks. They wanted you to stream at the stream... At the stream at times you stream at now. They did. They did. And I remember so many people would stream at the same time, but then, like, I would check the app occasionally and it would just be... silence every single time I check, but everyone would be active at the exact same time, which doesn't seem like a good system. I never leave you. It's comfortable here. Wrapped around your finger? Wrapped it around my finger? I'm not that controlling, I don't think. But I'm happy to spend time with you. Your Papa's Freezeria stream got recommended to me. I think a sheep Vtuber model is super unique, but the model is just a lovely bonus. Thank you! I didn't think anyone would find me through the Papa's streams. That's just kind of like a me thing with my interests, so I wasn't really sure anyone would really care about those. So what I like to do for my streams is just whatever I want. I don't care if what I want to do is popular or not, or like a bad stream idea. If the stuff I like happens to be like good at the time that it's good, like when we were playing like Card Shop Simulator, and kind of like how Scritchy Scratchy is a little popular as of recently too. It just happens to line up with my interests, but I don't choose my streams purely off of what's popular. Because I think if you're not streaming something you love, automatically you're gonna have a worse time. And if you're having a worse time, it's gonna show on your streams. And I want my streams to be good, and I want to have a fun time doing the stuff that I love doing. Alright, working on that second coat now. Essie is how I wind down after work now? Yay! I hope I'm not too annoying. Must have put a sheep spell on us. I don't know any witchcraft. I wanted to be a witch when I was younger, and I would always check out books about spells and witchcraft at the library when I was in school, but none of them ever worked. Maybe I just wasn't a strong enough witch. And maybe if I kept practicing, I'd be a super strong witch by now, but I didn't keep with it. I'm new, but Essie's really nice. I do my best to be really nice, because why would I want to be mean to you? Streamers are at their best when they're doing what they love. True, exactly. At TBH, you're very good yappers, so the game you choose doesn't matter that much. I feel like I'm only okay at talking, but again, I still love talking even if I'm not the best at it. And if it helps make my streams better, then that's a plus. Alright. You hit the nail on the head. The stream is a lot more entertaining when the streamer is enjoying what they're doing. Exactly. A sheepcraft. I didn't expect to last here this long, TBH. Yeah, I never expect anybody really to stick around, but you've been around a long time now, and I appreciate that. I remember when your birthday was about to roll around, and I wished you happy birthday then. And you greeted me upon my return. I love hanging out with you, Long. Actual real witchcraft has a lot to do with psychology and social engine. Social? Oh, my weak point. A sheep bullies and degrades you ASMR? I don't know how to do ASMR. I only know how to talk. And even then, not very well. Okay, I've done 2 coats on all of the nails on my left hand. Hey, emo girl. I'm not emo! Hi, Abzo. Thanks for being here today. How have you been? I'm officially cheering for England as I made a bet with my friends. I put $25 down and Pokemon card in our pot. If they lose, I'll have to stay British for the rest of the year. Are you gonna speak in like a British accent? I mentioned last time we streamed, but I'm still rooting for Argentina. That's the team that I'm cheering for still. With a voice like that, you should talk more. Looking forward to karaoke stream, TBH. I love singing. It's just so scary. I love singing. And it's another thing where I love doing it, but I'm not very good at it. So when I do eventually do it, because I will, I promise. I have karaoke debt to you guys still. I haven't forgot about that. I think about it all the time. So when I do it, just promise me with both of your pinkies that you don't make fun of me, okay? You like when you talk though? I like talking too. Who's England up against? There's custody going for Miku right now. I think England currently has her. When's the next time England even plays? Is that like tonight? Or I feel like all the World Cup games are over by this point in the night. Or maybe that's just me not having access to watching them at this point in the night because I'm not at work anymore. Are you paying interest on that karaoke debt? No. 0% interest. Unlike the crazy 6,000% we had last night on our gambling stream. Wait, Essie, are you Mufa? Will they lose if you support them? No, I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Wrong sheep named Essie, I think. I enjoy seeing anyone have fun singing. Yeah, one of my favorite kinds of streams to watch from VTubers are karaoke streams. And I don't care if they're ever, like, I don't care if they're a super awesome professional singer. I don't care if they're, like, not the best at what they do or, like, a beginner. I don't care if they have, like, awesome microphone. I don't care if they have a bad microphone. What matters most is having fun. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier, where the best streams always come from when the streamer is having the most fun. But what I worry about is, one, you're gonna make fun of me because I'm so bad. But, like, two, I feel like maybe I'll have less fun because I'm gonna be so freaked out and nervous. Even though I do love singing and spending time with you guys, you know? It's just a worry I have. Argentina versus England is... I'm gonna kill England's! Go Argentina! A Wednesday at 4 p.m. in Argentina? That's like next week. Argentina have Messi on the team? Yeah, that's like the only sports guy I know. Fun karaoke streams, just it's different. Karaoke is all vibes and are fun. All right, let me do another Q&A. They're all piling up now. Let's see. Hi, Essie. If you were a witch, what kind of witch would you be? We were just talking about witchcraft and like spells and stuff. I don't know. I could pick like any kind of thing, like any kind of magic, any kind of sorcery, any particular like powers. I don't know. Maybe not something like not Minecraft. What's it called? Mind control. I'd be a Minecraft witch. They wear purple and that's my favorite color. So I'd be a Minecraft witch. But maybe not like mind control or something. That's too evil. Maybe... I feel like levitation's too basic. What if I could explode anything with my mind and make it catch on fire? That sounds awesome. It's just like Firestarter. That's one of my favorite movies also. I haven't seen that in so long. I haven't even thought about it in so long. I could be like Firestarter. Have you guys seen that movie? France has Mbappé. A sandwich? A woman sandwich? You're right. I could be a witch of the sands. Friendship is witchcraft. Don't worry, Essie. Just know you likely sing better than 90% of everyone in chat. Probably not. I imagine you guys are perfect at everything because you guys are like the #1 best in my eyes. And Minecraft? Like mind reading? I wouldn't want to do that. Let's see. Ela Sheep, mind control? Minecraft witch? That's just Dr. Manhattan. Battles for Miku in the world make me laugh? Maybe I'll win the battle for Miku and she'll be mine. I own a few Vocaloid voice banks, but I don't have Miku. I own Kyoteru, and I have Flower, and I have Gumi English. V3. Firestarter or Carry? Firestarter! It's called Firestarter, right? They don't call it anything else, I don't think. It'll be funny if the final is France versus Argentina again, like in 2022. Especially because last World Cup, I saw it with a Japanese VTuber who is also French. So it was fun with France, got the finals. Maybe if they're the best teams, it would make sense for them to go at each other in the finals again. Oh, Bop is? Umbabe? Oh, that's how you pronounce his name. Okay. I need to get my hands on Teto's V-Bank. She does sound so pretty in Synth V. And it's just so satisfying tuning in Synth V too. Like, I tried Vocaloid 4, 5. I haven't tried 6 yet, and I don't remember doing 3. I'm an Utao girly, personally. That's my big thing. But it's really easy and like satisfying to tune specifically in Synth V. Or Synth 5, whatever, I don't care. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 situation. Or maybe it is V. V for voice. V for vocals. Isn't one of Spain's players like 17 or 18 years old? Yeah, he's in his like athletic prime. That's good. How many Vocaloids are there? A lot. More than you can count on your fingers, that's for sure. And toes combined. Okay, I'm gonna start on the first layer for my right hand. And this is me painting with my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand. This is the point where it gets more messy. Hatsune Sheffield. I don't know. Again, I've never used Miku, at least legally. I don't own her. I also have Flowers Talk Bank, which is pretty cool. 1 hour already? I'm not even done with my nails. Yeah, I've been really into Teto recently. There are so many good songs coming out for her. Yeah, because she's so popular as of recently. Which is pretty cool. As someone who loves Utao absolutely to death, I'm happy for Teto. Alright, would you like to learn how to self-host containerized service like Docker? What purpose would that serve me? How would I learn how to do that? And how would it make my life better? Maybe it'd be worth it. Because I like doing new things and trying new things. As evident by me having way too many hobbies. But maybe it'd be something I'd like. Or maybe it'd be something that'd make me tear all of my hair out. I don't know. So I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna do the middle finger here. For my pretty glittery pink color nail polish. Which again, I'm still really satisfied about the color. I am getting a little bit of cat hair in it though, so gotta be careful. Another one I started liking is Ui. Alright, let's see. Can we ask you anything? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Good question. Yes, you are allowed to ask me anything. Is Essie a cannibal? Does Essie like to eat other sheep? I've never eaten another sheep before. So, I don't know. But I've always been interested in harvesting women for their materials to make a really good food out of. But I haven't gotten any volunteers yet. Many hobby is better than no hobby. Believe it or not, a lot of normal humans have no hobbies. I feel like I have no hobbies a lot of the time because I forget that streaming and being a VTuber is a hobby. And it kind of doubles as other hobbies too. Like, I edit photos, I play games. That's about it. I mean, I'm chatting and talking, I guess, but that's not really a hobby. Or maybe anything that's fun is a hobby. I don't know. But sometimes I kind of forget that this is my hobby. And I think, man, I'm just like everybody else. My only hobby is nothing. I don't do anything. Hey, sheep and fellow sheepyheads. Hi, Moon Lunar. Welcome back to the stream. How you been? What? Borp? Life without hobby is no life at all. Do you have any programs that run in a web browser and are super annoying whenever they break? You can just throw the broken container away and reinstall them in like a minute? No, I don't have anything like that. That sounds like super smart person stuff. Maybe if I learned how to do that, though, it'd make me smarter. Solvent sniff as a hobby? Does that actually like count as drugs though? Hey Moon, hey there, hey. Happy to have you back. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the first layer or the first coat of the nail polish to dry a little before I get to the second one. I feel like anything you both A, enjoy, and B, can get better at by enjoying more, doing it more, can/is a hobby. Gotcha, okay. That makes it a little easier having a like proper definition of it. Let's see. Oh, there's so many questions. Oh my gosh. Hobbies. I wonder if somehow art and music is too much. Art and music are tough hobbies to balance. It's hard to get good at either one of those. At least when you're me. I struggle getting good at any of those because I just do so much. Like, I like to listen to music. I like to think and analyze about it. I like to write music. I like to sing and create covers. I like to play so many different instruments. On top of that, I also like to draw and learn more about drawing. I like to draw people. I like to draw flowers. I like to draw all sorts of plants and stuff, and the stuff I see in real life, and I love to paint. And that's so many different things that you have to focus on at all sorts of different times. And it's all stuff that takes a lot of time to participate in. And there's so many different things in all of those you have to spend time learning and improving upon. It's so many. It's so many. It's hard. Anyone who can do both of those is really admirable, I think. Hobbies, I wonder. I have too many hobbies only to somehow make an argument for having 0 hobbies. I feel like I have 0 hobbies. Tell me about it, haha. Foot-long nachos? That's a... Does Subway make that actually? Because they had a foot-long cookie or something. And a foot-long brownie, I think. Do they have foot-long nachos now? Well, you're right. A song, Sheepy? I think my days of writing music are over. I haven't done anything creative musically in a long time. I feel like I haven't done anything creative at all recently. And that means that at this rate, I'll never achieve, everybody's dream of being a famous artist who's only appreciated after they die. 'Cause you can never become the artist that is appreciated only in death if you never produce any sort of art ever. If you never make anything, then that can never be you. And I feel like I don't make anything, but I guess in a way, I'm making my streams and that's something, but how valuable is that, I mean, they're valuable to me. I like my streams. I like having my fun streams. Plenty of hobbies to go around. Will you write a song? Probably not at this point in my life. I'm glad I don't have to hear the word foot next to my food. Long live the metric system. I don't know. I've been to Subway in a different country and they still call it a foot long. I thought only Americans use feet. Gaming, art, TCG, and anime. Pretty good selection. We like your streams too. Uh-oh. I just asked one. Oh, dang. I don't think that is a real sentence, Argul. I value you are priceless to me, valuable to us too. Well, as long as I'm valuable to somebody, then maybe it's okay. Hi, what's good? Hi, Mikey, how have you been? We're painting my nails right now. Waiting for him to dry a little before I apply a second coat of paint to my right hand. What kind of symbol are those? I have no clue. I can't see them very well, but I don't think that they're I don't think they're bad ones. Okay, let's see. So I wasn't here if somebody already asked, but what are the first Yu-Gi-Oh deck you build? First one I built was a deck fully made out of monsters with no effects and spells and traps with minimal text on them. And it was just to get me to learn how everything works. The fact that there's different phases and the things you can do inside of them, when I can and can't do X and Y and Z and all of that. And then I slowly moved up to more complicated things. So I did one deck that was no effects at all on my monsters and then little baby spells and traps. And then I upgraded to one with a few of my monsters have effects. And then the first deck I ever built, I think it was it Dynamist? Is that what it's called? I haven't played it and even looked at it in so long. I like to always say that my first deck is Trap Tricks, but the first one I ever actually made and learned was Dynamist. But the first one I learned all the way through and really enjoyed and learned to understand and play decently at was Trap Tricks. Pick the gun. Give me my flower. You're just saying nonsense at this point. Go write this in your diary. So basically the tutorial deck? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. So what's your favorite cake? I like vanilla cake with vanilla frosting, not buttercream. Buttercream is too buttery and I'm not a big fan of butter as a flavor. I think it's kind of gross. I do really like cream cheese frosting though. 10 out of 10 frosting flavor. Whipped cream frosting is also a good one, but nothing beats cream cheese frosting. And red velvet's also a good cake flavor, but carrot cake too. But I kind of just like plain vanilla cake with vanilla flavored frosting. MD does start you with 2 different starter decks, one of by choice, all according to cake. I didn't learn those though. I just tossed mine aside. What's your favorite food? Spaghetti! Spaghetti with meat sauce specifically, and no meatballs. That's the point of the sauce. And I also like stroop waffles. And my favorite drink is water, but I also love tea. Speaking of, I made tea earlier, but it's been too hot to drink. I think this is goji berry. It is! It's super tasty. Hey there, hi Earth, how have you been? Thanks for stopping by the stream today. How have you been? Alright, I'm gonna do one more nail here. That's not the last nail, but I'm doing one more. I'm going at a pace. Calming, peaceful pace. Again, though, I am working with my non-dominant hand right now, so I have to use my other hand to kind of clean up around the edges a little. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, always happy to have you here. So, next question. If you could no longer be a sheep and had to become a different creature, what would you want to become? That's really tough. If I had to become something that I've never, ever, ever been before, I definitely still want to be cute. I definitely still want to be a cute girl. And I'm already a sheep. I'm not allowed to be a sheep. My favorite animal is bears, but like, what if I see so many bears that it spoils bears for me and they become not my favorite, you know? Maybe a bear would be nice. Maybe. Maybe a bear with really sharp claws. A really scary one. What color are you doing? Pink with glitter. Doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you, I am doing pretty alright. A bear, Essie? Maybe I would give in and just choose to be a bear. I do love bears. So in other words, you couldn't bear it? Potentially. Just cheat that question and say you'd become a goat? But I don't particularly care about goats. I don't know if I'd have any sort of attachment to that kind of image. What about a fast bear? Maybe. Maybe. Pink fingies and toes. I'm not gonna do my toes, but I am gonna do my fingers. And if I get in trouble at work, it does not matter to me. Just another motivation to find a job somewhere else. What's your favorite bear? I like all of them. I don't have a favorite bear. I like all of them. You need a bear costume for Essie? Cute. Cute, they are my favorite. Do you like specific species of bear, or do you like bears in general? All of them! I like all bears. And get the sheep a bear onesie? It would be cute, I think. It would be cute. Alright, what animal would you not want to be? I think I wouldn't want to be like a mouse or a rat, because I'm really, really scared of mice and rats. It scares me too much, and maybe it'd be fitting because I do fear every time I look in the mirror. So maybe it would be fitting enough, but I'd rather want to be something that doesn't freak me out. I thought your favorite was Naughty Bear? He's not my favorite bear, but he is a bear I like. Which one between the 3 bears? That wasn't a show I ever actually got to watch. It's too recent in Cartoon Network history, I think. But they're all cute. They're all cute. I don't know. Maybe I'd pick the panda one because pandas are so violent. But aren't polar bears even more violent? Maybe I pick the polar bear so I can be super strong. I'm not doing toes. Not doing toes? Job's not done. I'm not gonna have time to do my toes today. Rats are the cutest pest. They're scary. They scare me a lot. Is it strange that I give your model uppies? If that was possible? I don't think that's strange. I like getting lifted up. It's not that often because I forget I have the ability to jump, so I never jump. Like, what point is there for jumping? Like, I do jumping jacks, but like, it's not like a fun jump. That's business jump. But nobody ever lifts me up because I'm alone. I live alone. I don't know anybody who can lift me up, but it's fun to get lifted up. I hope Naughty doesn't shank me, take my rosette, and throw it in a fire. Well, Just as long as you're not playing that level, then maybe he won't. You could always escape the island before he gets to you, like in a boat. Polar bears actively choose violence against humans? Perfect. I choose to be a polar bear. Yeah, polar bears are very violent. Perfect. Everybody gets uppies? Yay. Why are you jumping jacks? Because it's fun and I like it. What do you dare? The bear to eat a pair of pear while you stare with glare. Potentially I would, or maybe I value my life. I don't know. I see one's uppies. Pablo Escobar. Alright, let's do another one here. So, Esila lamb chops served with a bourbon-based peppercorn sauce and grilled asparagus. That's not a question. That sounds more like a threat. That's not a question at all. Alright, do you have anyone or thing you can name that inspire you to start streaming? Or did you just decide randomly? There's a lot of VTubers that I like, but I don't like talking about VTubers on my stream. It feels like it's against the rules to talk about other streamers. So I keep all the VTubers I like to myself. But I like watching VTubers, and I've liked watching like streams and that kind of stuff for a long time. And you know, I like anime girls and anime pictures. The reason I started streaming is because 1, I want to be a beautiful anime girl. 2, it sounds like something I like. I just get to play games, and my hobby is playing games while being beautiful. That's awesome. But the most important part of why I started, or wanted to try starting streaming, is because I've always had a terrible, what is it? I've always been very bad at talking to people and starting conversations. It makes me feel scared, and I don't like it, and when there's people in your chat, it kind of forces you to talk to people, so it kind of forces you to practice. So that's another big reason I started, because it would make me just a better person. I could grow on the stuff that I'm the weakest at. Now, please don't eat the sheep chat. Please don't. Please don't. I'm still alive. Sounds delicious, and I'm about to eat dinner. Keep it vague. That's fair. It's common rule for a reason. You're having fun with it? Yeah, it is super fun. Hey, Essie, do you like Idol? I don't think I've ever been invested in like real life idols, but I like my anime ones. I talk about Utano Prince Sama all the time. I love Utano Prince Sama. I love Natsuki Shinomiya. He's my favorite. I love him forever. Streamer etiquette, as someone told me. Yeah. Okay, next we have... is this Ask a Question thing a new YouTube feature? It's been a feature for a few years now, but not a whole lot of people use it, I don't think. Okay, I think all the color layers are done. I'm going to do the clear coat now. Streamer etiquette, someone mentioned. Next here is, have you ever tried Slay the Spire or its more Gunnar Gacha cousin CZN? I think you would like them. I have Slay the Spire in my library. I just haven't tried it yet. I think I would like it. I just haven't gotten to it. There's so many games I just haven't played yet that I already have. I just haven't played them. Please don't nibble on my leg, termite. Please, stop licking me. Ah, no kisses, thank you. Please be gentle. I'll play with you after. Slay the Spire is so fun. I should get to playing it. Makes me wonder, if Nexus had a better track record, will Essie had become an idol and performed at concerts? Well, if I wanted to become an idol and perform at concerts, the roadmap's gonna look like this. I start doing karaoke. I release my first cover. I start releasing covers more actively. I start participating in big VTuber karaoke relay events alongside, like, non-singing collaborations, that kind of thing. Then I start showing up to, like, VTuber conventions and that kind of stuff, meet and greets, and then that. And then you slowly build up your reputation that way to get to the point where you can participate and involve yourself in, like, live VTuber idol concert stuff. I feel like that's the path that would happen. But a lot of that is just so against what my strengths are. 1, I'm not good at singing and performing. 2, I'm shy. Everything that it takes to do exactly what you describe is just not skills that I have. It's fun. The second has a co-op. Oh, we can play together. You're behind the 8 ball, owing us karaoke and all. I do owe you. I do owe you. And I do love singing. It just makes me nervous. Like, I don't really sing in front of anybody. I have my kitty. I used to do karaoke with my family, mainly my brother, and that was always fun, but like, that's one person that I know decently well and that I'm familiar with, you know? And we're both like practicing and like growing together, and it's just like the right environment to be singing in. Would it have just been a lot of pressure doing all of that so soon then? Definitely. And that's why you gotta take the steps up to that point, I think. What's your favorite anime? I really like Utano Prince Sama. It's not the best anime, but it is the one that I liked the most. I love Utano Prince Sama. And as I usually say, I don't just like the Utano Prince Sama anime, I also love the visual novel games. And they did have a few rhythm games as well on both the PSP, and they did put their most recent rhythm game, not recent, but Utano Prince Sama Music. They put that most recent one, the third one, on the Vita. And they were supposed to make Dulce Vita on the Vita, but now the Vita's dead. But we have received news recently-ish that Dulce Vita is going to be coming back, and it does have new 3D graphics, which is pretty cool, but it's not what I was expecting, because I really, really wanted another visual novel, and that's what I thought we were going to get. Because I thought that the initial concept for Dulce Vita was a new Utano Prince Sama visual novel game on the PS Vita that includes Heavens, but I'm not sure if we're getting 3D stuff, if it's still gonna end up being a visual novel. Is Tako Tamomiya also a musician? You mean my brother? I mean, my brother does like singing, yeah. I'm not sure if he has as much of a love for like playing instruments and like writing music as I do, but I know that he does like singing, yeah. Vita nostalgia? I have a Vita. I specifically got the Persona 4 Dancing All Night Vita, which Persona 4 Dancing All Night, if you don't pay attention to the story does not matter, not in the slightest. It was a really fun game. I really like Persona 4 Dancing All Night. My only complaint with its gameplay is that it's just too easy. I can king crazy all of the songs on the hardest difficulty. It's just too easy. A game you should play, a visual novel game, is Class of 09. It's been recommended to me a lot recently. Yeah, I should undust my Vita. It has EDF on it. Gotcha, maybe you should. Maybe you can do that soon. Dang, is it still worth it to try scouting a Vita despite them shutting down the PSN store for it? Here's the thing. Get your Vita, buy and install all of the games that you know you're missing out on before it shuts down, and then you are set to go. Stock up before everything goes away. If your only way of playing Persona 1 and 2 is, you know, to buy them on all these stores that are shutting down because the physical copies are getting expensive, do it. That's what you gotta do, then do it. But also, no one's not stopping you from emulating the PSP. It's like the easiest thing to emulate. Nobody cares about it. Every single game, literally ever, you can do it. Nobody's stopping you. PPSSPP, my beloved. PlayStation have been dropped the ball, went to news. PlayStation has been kind of on like a negative roll recently. Class of 09 is really fun to see people play. People have been recommending it to me like a lot kind of recently, and it probably would be something that I would like. Class of 09 is funny. I like funny looking emoji. I don't feel bad for PS anymore. May emulation live on? Yeah, I don't feel bad for him either. I used to be on Team PlayStation, but like, I can't defend them anymore. You are not my team anymore. You're evil. I would have liked to play the Project Diva Vita games. Oh, F and F Second were really fun. Yeah, I'd recommend them. I'd recommend them. I definitely prefer playing over like a big full-size PlayStation controller for the Project Diva games. Kind of like in like Future Tone and that kind of stuff, or if you were playing F and F Second on the PS3, as opposed to the buttons that are attached to the screen on the Vita, you know? I definitely prefer that because I'm pressing my buttons so hard and so fast, I'm shaking my screen. I gotta see. I need to see still. But it's worth it. It's worth it. And cheese to meet you. Cheese to meet you too. Thanks for being here today. How have you been? It has 2 Legends games. Brawn Bone, powered up. Maverick Hunter X. I am Team PlayStation, but only from PS1 to PS3 era. Yeah, they kind of dropped off, especially as of recently. PlayStation fighting emoji. Oh yeah, since you like talking about drugs and things, I talk about drugs a lot, but who said that I liked talking about drugs? The thing of that nature, Class of 09 is perfect for someone like you. Maybe it is up my alley. And every single time I've read a visual novel on my stream, which has been only 2 different games now, I've loved it. So I probably would like it, yeah. Putting it on Steam Deck, it's too expensive for someone who doesn't play games away from my computer enough to own. But if you are away from your computer often and you can afford it, then awesome, go for it. But every time I'm not in my home, I'm at work and I can't play Steam Deck at work. So it's gonna be good for some people, but not everybody. And unfortunately, it's not a good choice for me to have, I think. Famous drug tuber tequila. You bet. Yeah, her illicit substances, our favorite topic. Hi, Essie. Hi, Puffy. Thanks for being here today. How have you been? I'm painting my nails today, just like our old Essie streams. They're pink today with a little bit of glitter. We're getting priced out of gaming. I know! Every single hobby is going away. Every single hobby is too expensive and completely inaccessible and not fun anymore. It's a terrible life to live. How do you rate your mood today out of 10? Maybe 6 or maybe a 7? 6, 7? I think my mood is like a 7.5 today. Pablo Esila. Let's do our next question here. I'm just adding to the pile of questions. You can skip this one if you like. Thanks for streaming as always, Essie. Or Ela. Yeah, no problem. I love streaming. I want to stream as long as I can, because this is something that I do truly love doing. Getting a fancy pink color for your nails? Yeah! And it matches my outfit really nicely. They're super cute. I miss when AI wasn't gonna be the thing halting one of my favorite hobbies. I know. They're taking music. They're taking art, they're adding it to all the games. It's probably writing all the games too. Can I relax here? Of course you can, yeah. You're allowed to relax. I'll do my best not to be too annoying to you. You did that on purpose, didn't you, Monsoon? That's what I thought, yeah. For me, the worst hobbies are the ones that aren't just expensive, but also deadly, like mountain climbing or skydiving. I thought you were gonna say drugs. Because that is also expensive and risky too. Gaming is going to be like housing for the boomers. Everyone will complain how good we had it. I'm already gonna complain like right now about how good it used to be. Please no ban, please. It's okay. You're okay. It's a fun place to chat. Yeah, you're allowed to hang out and chat. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. Workers. You guys probably are workers. Lurkers are always welcome as well, of course. I need to get some new storage for my PC, but I can't afford SSDs now. I know. It's always been one of my dreams to build my own computer, but I think unless something drastic happens, it's a dream that I'm not ever gonna be able to achieve. I see drugs are not a hobby. For some people, it probably is. Gaming was better in the past. Worst part is a lot of people can't differentiate AI from good, honest art. Yeah, it can be tough. It evolves constantly. Sometimes it upgrades, sometimes it downgrades. There's people who trace over AI art and fail, and a lot of the times, or they try and a lot of the times fail to hide over like the mistakes that AI can make. It can take a certain level of brain power to figure out what is and isn't when it comes to art. It didn't occur to me SD cards are on the rise. Before I was getting them for a pretty good price. Now some cost close to a retail game from years ago. It's so expensive. Oh, it's so expensive. Okay, so do you like hugs? How does a good hug feel like? So I'm really picky when it comes to hugs. I don't like when my family hugs me, but it's okay if my friends hug me. I think a good hug would be like not too warm. I think my ideal hug would happen when it's like a little chilly out and, you know, we get nice and close, a big hug, nice and warm. No like evil, abrasive, terrible fabrics, just softness and warmth, and we stand there for a little bit and I can smell you and you don't stink. And I can just enjoy the presence of another human being in my life. I think that would be a good hug. Don't let your dreams be memes. You can still build a decent gaming PC without overpriced parts. Just not top of the line. Is he too cute? Sniff? I think I would sniff you first. A game have been doing well. Independent developer and gacha game. AI doesn't have object permanence, which is the tricky thing. Those who trace it don't get that. Yeah. You are. Esila likes long hugs? Yeah, as long as it's not from my family. I don't know why. I've never enjoyed hugs, like, with my family. And a lot of my family members will try to, like, annoy me on purpose by, like, touching me and, like, trying to hug me. And it's not because they want genuinely to give me a hug, but it's because they know that I don't like it. I hate those kinds of people. It bothers me. Okay, so did you find your fight stick? If not, maybe we could make a fight stick fun. No, I have mine. I use the Hori Real Arcade Pro 4, and I can use it on my PlayStation and my computer. I miss playing my fighting games. I just feel like I don't have the brain capacity to play any tough games recently at all. You know, especially not on my stream. Because through streaming, I realized how much I really value you guys and talking with you guys. Like, I've always valued, like, the members of my stream and, like, my chatters and that kind of stuff. The people who stop by to say hi and hang out with me. Whether they do actually say hi and, like, chat or not. But through streaming and hanging out with you guys, I really understood how much I do love and value you guys. And I just can't stand to not hang out with you. I don't like not talking to you, you know? It makes me lonely. I love talking with you guys. Oh, that's my question. No brain capacity required, TBH. Bort. Oh yeah, you got your own fighting stick? I've had it for years and years. I've loved it to death. It's a surprise he's still alive. No brain capacity required, TBH. I'm already bottom of the barrel, man. I gotta use all of my brain cells. Unless I want to just press my buttons, which is pretty much what I'm doing in Master Duel anyways. You can play and read the comments during the end of the match, but what about all the stuff I'm missing in the middle? What if I get too invested? That's the scary part. What if I forget about you guys? I'm autistic, so touching is limited both familiars and strangers. We'll explode if we don't get attention for 5 minutes. I know, that's why I have to tend to you guys very carefully. Every time I don't look at you guys long enough, you guys say, oh, she hates me. Essie hates me. I can't have that happen. It hurts me. It makes me sad. It's okay. Being away from you guys makes me lonely too. With how many fighting games you've played on stream, surprising how it's helped us. How has it helped you? It's probably only unhelped you. What, Essie hates us? No, why would I hate you guys? You're twisting my words. Don't make me evil. Let me get a sip. Let me get a sip. She hates us? No, no, I love you guys. I love you guys a very much lot. The most. No, no, no crying. No crying. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. You're okay. You're okay. No cry. No cry. Or held up. How it's held up. You've played on stream. It's surprising how it's held up. Oh yeah, I've played so many on my stream. I can't believe it's even in one piece anymore. It's gone through a whole lot on my streams. I used to play like 24/7 non-stop, like before I decided to become a streamer. And then being a streamer sucked up all my time. I haven't been able to play actively enough in recent years though. But with how hard I used to go at it, honestly, I'm surprised she's living right now. I'm surprised I still have her. She hates us? No, I love you guys. I love you guys. Hydration's pretty cool, you guys. Definitely drink lots of water. Or tea! Again, I have goji berry on me today. Alright, next one. Do you have a Discord server we could join? Or is that more to manage than what's in the current scope of things? So here's the thing. I've always been very insistent that I will never have an official Esila Shephield Discord server because so much bad can happen that can so heavily outweigh the good that could happen. And it's not a risk that I'm personally willing to take because I know that put in a situation that would be not so great in relation to Discord, I would not be properly able to handle it, I don't think. I don't have any sort of proper training on it or resources to figure that kind of stuff out. So I'm just gonna play it safe and not ever have an official Esila Shephield Discord server. If that ever changes in the future, know that I hired some sort of management, or like I'm part of a new company or something. Maybe a crazy awesome like VTuber company hires me or something. But it's the law that I have to have a Discord server. If I ever have a Discord server under my name or not for me, that wasn't my choice. That wasn't my choice. And that's always been my stance on it for myself. So I like history because it tends to find ways to repeat itself. The post-game trash talk is there for a reason. You get to yap with your viewers either way. True, true, true. I've been thinking of playing on my weekends, but every time I'm presented with any sort of free time, I procrastinate having fun because I'm like, oh, I should do something that's, what is it? I should do something productive, or like I should work on all my VTuber projects. And then I end up barely making any progress on that because I'm like, oh no, it's my weekend, I should have fun. So I just end up doing like nearly nothing at that point. It's terrible, man. I suck at being a VTuber. That's fair, that's fair. A lot of weird things can happen on Discord. There's an unofficial, yeah, there is an unofficial one. I don't know how to guide you towards that, but there is an unofficial one. Sadly, Nexus disbanded because V4 Mirai has its own Discord server where I post some memes. Let's see if I can make something for you and see if some of the V4 girls are interested in collab with you. Do not advertise me to other streamers. Do not do that. You're gonna scare them away, then I'm never gonna have any VTuber friends. Don't advertise me to other streamers. Valid and wise stance. I think you do a pretty good job. I don't know, man. I don't know. You're gonna scare everybody away. If another VTuber wants to hang out with me, as long as they're not like too shy, which a lot of us are, then they'd be like, hey, Esila, do you want to hang out with me? And then we could hang out. But I don't know any VTubers because I don't put myself out there because it freaks me out. It makes me so scared. And do you want VTuber friends? Yes, I do. But I don't know how to get that started. Essie and Lulu are the only former Nexus members I watch. I see. Lulu's pretty nice. She's always been pleasant and respectable, I think. And definitely a hard worker, too. Remember you collabing with the girl on Master Duel once, remember? Yeah, I collabed with 2 Master Duel girlies. They're both nice. It's scary. It is. It scares me so much. She's a shy sheepy, too shy. I watch a few X-Nexons. That's good, that's good. To be fair, gotta be careful who you advertise someone to because you never know which the two has bad blood. Yeah, maybe I have secret enemies out there. I like to think I don't have any enemies, which I think is pretty easy to think because again, I don't talk to anybody. But maybe there's some sort of one-sided enemy relationship. I don't know. It's none of my business though. Mamie was it? Yeah, I hung out with Mamie once. She was really nice too. I would never, with everybody I've collabed with both Mamie and Nova, I would say that I wouldn't be opposed to hanging out with either of them again. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to reach out to anybody. It's pretty bad. I'm trying to do my best to put myself out there more kind of like behind the scenes and to reach out to a few more people, but I don't know how well that's going. But the more exposure therapy I get and the more practice I get, maybe the less bad it's gonna get. But only maybe. I'm your enemy? No, you're not. I bet not. There are a few former Nexons I watch, however, sad to see 2 of them have been on hiatus for a while. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way a lot of us have gone. Which, you know, if you saw how Nexus kind of went, doesn't make entirely 0 sense. Surely no other VTubers are plotting something evil against Essie. I mean, I hope not. I don't think I've done anything too drastically bad. Esila's my rival in Master Duel. You're right. Except, how much of a rivalry really is it? If we're enemies in Master Duel, then like, we really shouldn't be, because I pose you no threat. You have all the strongest decks and you know how to play the game. You're trying and that's what matters? I'm trying, I guess, yeah. Essie plays Master Duel twice a week. I do! I wish I could play more. Good thing Esila returned from her hiatus. I did my best. My return was never guaranteed because it really was up to me and whether I can put myself into a position where I could. Like, it's up to me to find a place to live. It's up to me to find a job and maintain it to the point where I can afford, you know, the extra time and resources to be able to stream. And I was able to get to that point all by myself. And I hope that you guys are proud of me because I worked really hard. I did my best. When you're as not smart as I am, that kind of stuff is tough, so I really tried my best. Looking back, the last year has been crazy, like for real. I bet, yeah. Really proud of you. Thank you. Really proud that you managed to make the arrangements to move out. Yeah. I've already lived in 4 different places during my time here with you guys as a streamer. Like, through my independent phase and the Nexus phase of my streaming time with you guys. I've lived in 4 different places. I tend to move a lot because I don't have a lot of money and things always turn out bad. I'm Penny, proud of you. Thank you. But I do my best still. So proud. Feel proud you did your best and got there. Yeah, I did. We're proud to have you back. I was running out of fun facts to post. I saved you. Thank you. Nice to have you back. I remember Esila beefing with her flatmates. I know, they'd always be screaming in the background like crazy people who were completely untamed. I'm sorry to be age racist, but I'm pretty sure that she was a girl like under the age of 25, and I would dare say below the age of 20. I did live with a few teenagers. Some were fully grown adults, some were teenagers, but they all were girls. And that was the part that made it livable enough for me. They were all girls at least. People I know how to handle at least like a minimum amount. But the main demon who I was living with was, I'm pretty sure, the youngest one who was below the age of 20. Age racist is a term, lol. I don't know what to call it. Ageist? Maybe that's the word, yeah. But she was the youngest one there. Definitely not a whole lot of life experience. Always came off as like kind of spoiled and entitled. Always was quick to jump to ridiculous conclusions. Honestly, I can see myself in her. I'm pretty childish and ridiculous, and I jumped to some pretty wacky conclusions too, but she did it in a way that was meaner. She was more evil. But she was always really noisy. She would always accuse me of stealing her stuff. And to the point of like, it was so ridiculous. She would accuse me of stealing her used tinfoil. And then she would accuse me like, oh, you're so broke that you stole my tinfoil and my oven mitts? No, you're so broke that me stealing your used dirty trash tinfoil is an issue for you? I think you're projecting. Chill. She sounds crazy. She kind of was. Age racist is a term. You both are too similar to get along, I see. Yeah, that's the issue. I was just like her and she was just like me, and you know, we were 2 alphas and sharing a space, so we just had to battle it out. Was it the same person that had crash out over the foil or something? Yes, that was the same person. She sounds crazy. Oven. But yeah. Sounds rough. Birches are crazy. I know. And that was when I lived. I'm pretty sure she was also the one storing like trash in the oven and stuff. If she was less than 20, that tinfoil may have been one of the only things to her name. Potentially, but at the same time, like, chill, Jesus. College girls being irrational, I'm shocked. Who would have thought? Would have thought. At least the girl I shared with my room is a fully grown adult, thank God. And it was probably made that way specifically. I think it was teenagers with teenagers, adults with adults. I think that's the way that it was sorted out. And again, thank God for that. I hope you don't get mine, but I'm going to use your stream as background noise for me playing video games. Yeah, no problem. Have fun with your games. She'll be the kind of hobo that fights you for sitting on her bench. I mean, maybe. If she can even find a bench with the way they design those things nowadays. Somebody probably tossed the foil as all... Exactly. My logic this entire time has been... Nobody probably stole the tinfoil. Someone probably found used, dirty tinfoil and threw it away because... That is literally a piece of trash. And it wasn't me who did that, but that's probably exactly what was going through the person who did do its mind. Alphas? Yeah. The tinfoil is a family heirloom? Well, I'm wishing your family better luck in the future then, because that's really sad. Let me get a sip of water here. But yeah. We've lived in 4 different places now since starting out with Anilive and Nexus. No, that tinfoil had at least 50 more uses. I don't believe in the wolf pack terminology. I don't either. I don't think that's something that exists in humans. I think that we operate a little differently than wolves. It's fun to play pretend and compare ourselves to things that we think are cool, but I think that's the way that wolves are. And we're not wolves. If they're a type of people who keep empty pizza boxes in the oven, why would they throw garbage in the trash? I mean, true. I don't know what their logic with that is. I don't know. It's none of my business anymore, and it doesn't matter. And we're sheeps following the flock? Yeah, exactly! We're not wolves, we're sheep! Sigma males when they have to fight a Mega Man. Alright, let's do another one of these questions here. Have you ever baked homemade bread? I like French bread because it's crunchy and I only need half sheet pan to bake 2 loaves. 2 loaves and only half of a pan? Nice. I've never made homemade bread, but I have made homemade... I've made scones, I've made cakes, I've made cookies, I've made like biscuits, but I've never made bread. I want to try making bread, but I'm not sure how long it takes or if I have enough time to commit to that. But it always sounds fun and satisfying to me. You believe in the Sigma grind set though, Alpha Sheep? As someone who grew up as the only guy in a house full of girls, I can say that nothing fights like that are extremely common, especially once they start sinking. Maybe that's why she was always mad at me or something. Or we were always fighting. I never, like, engaged in a fight with her. I always just did my best to calmly explain myself. Like, no, someone probably threw your tinfoil away. No, I did not steal your oven mitts, but I'll keep my eye out, I guess. Like, no, I didn't steal anybody's kitchen utensils. I took all of my stuff because I'm moving out tomorrow. I always did myself to explain everything I was doing to her that she was suspicious about calmly. She was always there to deny and jump to conclusions and throw threats and that kind of stuff. Homemade bread sounds delicious, doesn't it? Imagine it while it's warm. Oh, I've made banana bread. Does that count? I love banana bread. I haven't made banana bread in so long. Haven't found a new rival since then. I don't need a new rival. I'd rather not have any. I want to have friends instead. And eating dough is actually fairly relaxing, I bet. It sounds like it would be. Easy to bake in the oven. All of VTubers like Omegaverse fanfiction, so now that's what I think of whenever someone describes someone as an alpha. No, I'm not broke enough to steal your used tinfoil or crusty-ass oven mitts. Exactly! Banana bread can count? Okay. So I can relate. I have baked bread before. Not even a rival in Yu-Gi-Oh! No, we can be friends. We can just be buddies. You know, dueling casually. It doesn't have to be scary and violent. We don't have to put our lives on the line or whatever. It can be normal too. It's just a game. Weezer friends? I love Weezer! I'm so excited to see Weezer later this year. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've waited my entire life to hopefully see Weezer. It's something I feel like I've always wanted. Oh my gosh, and I'm finally in a position in my life to be able to do that. And on Pinkerton's 30th anniversary, no less. Oh my gosh. But I want to roleplay as Seto Kaiba. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not a good roleplayer. I've been in acting classes before, but it was never something I was good at. Acting and like improv and stuff. I try to remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a game, but man, just puts me to work to keep my ranks up. I know, it's tough out there. I grew up with Linkin Park and Evanescence, never heard anything from Weezer. Everyone's heard at least one Weezer song. And maybe it's Buddy Holly, maybe it's Say It Ain't So, maybe it's Island in the Sun. It could be anything, but everybody has heard at least one Weezer song. Maybe you've been on TikTok in recent years, maybe the Weezer song you've heard is Go Away. Maybe it's I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams, which I'm kind of suspicious that the only Weezer songs that get popular on like TikTok and stuff are the ones that Rivers doesn't sing, which I guess Rivers does sing part of Go Away, and he does sing some of the background vocals in I Threw Out the Love of My Dreams as well. But I kind of just... I think it's because they don't like him. Which is maybe fair enough. Kaiba Shephield. So far, I made it to Platinum 3. One step further from the last month. Pretty nice. You're getting stronger. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. You're gonna get to watch Weezer live. Nice. I kind of like some of their songs. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm super duper excited. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be probably one of the best moments of my life. I'm not gonna let anything stop that day that I get to go see them from being good. Got a fun question for Essie in chat. Which of these characters would you date or buried 6 feet under? Yukiko Amagi, Perona, Nicole, Demara, Junko Enoshima, T? That's such a variety of characters. But I already know that I don't like Yukiko Amagi. I hate her. She was like my least favorite when I was playing Persona 4. Etsy, you should make a Weezer stream. Let's see if Weezer finds it and they give you a VIP pass. Please, Weezer, I already bought the $400 tickets. I already got some of the VIP upgrade, but like, can I have the rest for free? Please, please, please. I've invested in you for this many years already. Please. But what would a Weezer stream even entail? Island in the Sun is a classic. Everybody loves Island in the Sun. Out of all the Weezer albums, Green is probably my least favorite. You know, surprisingly, not Make Believe. Everybody also likes to hate Make Believe. I don't know what, I love Make Believe. But also, I'm not that picky when it comes to Weezer. I'm just really hard on Green because it came directly after Pinkerton, which is my favorite album, not even from Weezer, just from everybody. I'm really hard on it. And it's such a vast difference going from Pinkerton into Green with this super expressive, honest, like emotional thing into what felt so like bland and like flat in terms of emotion from Green. But at the same time, like, I think that kind of contrast ended up being like good because Weezer has consistently shaken up their style a decent amount like throughout their albums. So it was just kind of something to get used to because there was Green. I mean, not Green. Why am I going in the wrong order? So we started with Blue, right? Weezer Blue, the classic, how Weezer like got their start or whatever. And then huge shift from the style of Blue to Pinkerton. And then a third huge shift from Pinkerton to Green. Which, you know, and again, they do like change like styles and stylistic preferences and that kind of stuff. Like throughout the course of all of their albums here. But man, seeing the change from my favorite to Green, man. And like, I don't hate Green. I do like some songs off of Green. I think that some of Green is cute, but it's just when you compare it to literally the best thing ever, like, I'm comparing a delicious, crisp, fresh red apple to a beautiful diamond, you know? One is good, but one is definitely better. Hi, X. Hi, Dummy. Thanks for being here today. A karaoke? I love singing. I love karaoke. I'm not really good at singing Weezer, though. The entire last week, I sang El Scorcho, like, 1,000 times. But only, like, 2 of the lines. It's just been, like, stuck in my head. It's just been stuck in my head the whole, like, past week. It's gone now. I've been cured of El Scorcho disease, but that was like, my little vocal thing all last week. Next stream will be Weezer Appreciation stream. Yeah, and I'll do a Weezer Endurance stream. We'll do a Weezer Listen Along. We'll listen to their full discography from start to finish. And the stream's not gonna end until we're all done and we've ranked them all. Yeah, the apple definitely tastes better than the diamond. But the diamond is worth more. And maybe this is a good lesson in, like, everybody values different things. Because there's plenty of people who probably prefer Green to Pinkerton, and that's fine too. Some people will pick an apple over a diamond, but for me, I'm picking the diamond. I would eat a diamond. I probably would too. Just remember, I never caught your karaoke. Good news, Puffy. You didn't catch my karaoke because I didn't do any. I still have karaoke debt. DMCA hell? No, I'll just put a timer on the screen like our watch-alongs. I'll do a timer every single song. Or like, I'll screen share my Spotify so that you can see the exact time on all the albums and songs every single time. Are you going to do a Weezer karaoke stream? I feel like there's not a lot of Weezer songs that I could sing decently enough. Or maybe that's just a me issue. Maybe that's just me lacking skill as a singer. I don't think I can eat a diamond. I'd probably be able to swallow one whole. If I can, like, swallow some pills, like, I could do really tiny pills. So if I have a tiny diamond, I could probably swallow that. Okay, but I'm hungry? Well, then maybe you choose Weezer Green over Pinkerton. You'd pick the apple. Can the human body even digest a diamond? Probably not, but if it's really tiny, how bad can it be? She only does Essie exclusive karaoke. I only do... This is my... What is it? This is my settings for when I do karaoke by myself. This is what I like my echo and reverb at. This is what satisfies me, but this is what it sounds like when I'm singing alone in my OBS to myself. It sounds like this. This is how I like it to sound. Pooping out a diamond? Oh my gosh, I remember I ate a magnet once when I was a kid. I didn't die though. Echo? But this is what it sounds like. There's a pill out there that can make you poop gold? Can you sell it or like not? I doubt a diamond can get digested. It comes out the same way it looked. You ate what? A magnet! Can you please sing one song, please? What's one song? Did you just censor bleep? Wait, did I? Wait, what did you say bleep for? I doubt a diamond can get digested. It comes out the same way it looked. Nobody said bleep. Coming out like a kidney stone. Echo. Hey, what? Oh! Oh. What the? Like that? I tried turning my echo off, but I must have missed the button and hit the bleep button. Sorry. Bleep. Taxes are stealing by corporate Avenger is a song? I don't think that's a song I know the lyrics of. Whoa, language, lol. What's another bad word? Like, holy. What, a sailor mouth? I know, I'm being so rude today. This is me being evil. Asen, hi, thanks for being here today. Let's see. I thought you were a sheep, not a sailor. I am a sheep, and I get sick on boats, so I would never be a sailor. Having fun with the bleeps? It's funny. Hello, Lonk. Why has she said a sailor word? It's not real. This is Essie at work. I've never said a bad word at work. I remember being at work one time, and one of my coworkers was like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever heard Essie say a bad word. Hey, Essie, do you know any bad words? And I told my coworker, I don't say any bad words because bad words are bad. I only know good words. And then they laughed at me. Maybe they thought I was funny. She was testing something. Does this mean you'll play Ship in Master Duel now? No, I'm not good at boats. They make me feel sick. Ahoy, sheep. I think YouTube ate my message when you asked for a bad word and I answered. Oh no! Bad words are good words? No, bad words are bad. I only know good words. Lies? My sheep swears like a sailor? No, I don't. I only know good words. I only know good words. I know hell, and I'm okay saying hell. Hell is a normal word. Hell is in the Bible. I'm not religious though. That's how you know it's an actual bad word? Alright, we can trust him with the bad word knowledge. I hope they're not watching this, or they'll find out you're a Vtuber. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. I've been asked multiple times, like, what I do outside of work. I just tell them, like, oh, I don't know. I play on my computer, and that's about it. No one knows I'm a streamer. Popeye the Sailor Man. I do like spinach. Can't argue against that. Automod is a thing on YouTube, unfortunately, yeah. Like Ferk's Red Hot Sauce. They put that censored word on everything. 1 minute already. It's so quick. I see. What if I am your coworker? Well, what are you doing in a different country? Get back to work. We need the help. It's been busy. From now on, I'll be darned to heck. He's gonna be darned to heck. It's probably the worst fate of them all. Just turn around and say the bad word in very heavy tone and then go back to doing what you were doing. I can't do that. I don't say bad words. Bleeps are the funniest part of the stream. I'm happy you had a funny time. No, I'm on sick leave. I know that's a lie. They don't give sick leave to dang near anybody. Get back here. YouTube was forced me to use words like heck and fudge. It's unbecoming for an adult. I'm just kind of stuck as a child forever. I never found bad words appealing. I never felt like I needed to say a bad word. I say bad words if they're in the songs I'm singing. And sometimes I'll read it if it's in my chat, but like a lot of the time I'll just automatically censor it when I'm reading it. But I say them sometimes that way. Frank's Red Hot plus butter, buffalo wing sauce. But Essie, I don't wanna. I get good healthcare here. No, at least take me with you, please. Every community has different rules and vibes that I try not to have a sailor mouth. What do you say when you stub your toe? I say, ow! I say, ow! That really hurt. What the heck? Except I don't say what the heck. I just say, ow, that really hurt. Frick, heck, sugar, honey, iced tea. Some of that kind of sounds like it tastes good. Iced tea? Man, I really want some iced tea right now. Maybe I should get some iced tea from Walmart next time I do my groceries. I should get paid next week. So maybe I'll get some cold teas instead of hot teas. That might be nice. That might be nice. Stabbing your hooves? Ouch. Maybe it'd hurt the wall more than my feet. I do have normal girl feet though. I don't have sheep feet. That's just the way that my boots look. Which I love my boots. Probably one of the best parts of my outfit. Definitely one of my favorites. Iced tea or icy? What's icy? Icy? Like the ices they have at Target? Oh, the BGM never left? Yeah, I still have the BGM. Do they have barley coffee at your super? No, I don't think so. Damn, it's not a bad word, is it? No, damn is normal. If you can erase any word from existence, what would it be? I'd probably erase... I'd put every slur on a wheel and I'd spin the wheel and I'd erase whatever one that is. So the chance of me like being tricked into saying it somehow on my stream is reduced to 0. That's what I would do. Beaver dam? How about mate? I don't think so. Some words lose their charm of being bad. Damn doesn't faze the average person much. Yeah, damn is just darn. It's pretty much the same. Like you're going from darn 12 years old to damn 13 years old. Dang, I was caught, lol. She's gonna erase age racist. I am. Age racist is going away. Not mate. Mate. Oh, like mating? Like breeding? What are we talking about? What are we on about right now? Time to grab my morning coffee. Enjoy your coffee, Wendra. I hope that it's super tasty and that it works really well for you. I don't use cuss word. Me too. Me too, Chris. So your solution to swear is to damn it all at the source? Yeah. Building a dam? Oh, we have a beaver. Cute. Pretty awesome. Good luck building your dam. I hope that it doesn't get swept away in the river's currents. Why is my streamer talking about breeding? Why are you talking about breeding? I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about. No, the tea, mate. Pronounced like latte. Oh, mate? Tea mate? Mate latte? Where's my keyboard? I have it actually on my keyboard tray today. Tea mate. Caffeine-rich infused herbal drink made with yerba mate or mate, Alex paraguayensis, a plant which originates from southern cone or South America. I'm not sure if we have this actually, so that's something I'd have to check for, I think. We're talking about Mega Man lore. Maybe it's Argentina's favorite? Maybe they'll win if I drink it. Maybe. Maybe it'll fill the world with Argentina strength, and Argentina will win the soccer. I had beavers move into the family pond last year, nearly caused a breach that would have flooded a couple houses down the hill, so they have to go to the covert at the Beaverville. Oh no. Did they find a good home? Are they okay? I delete the word the. Humanity would be destroyed if you deleted the word the. That'd be really hard. I don't know what we'd replace it with or how we'd cope. Like, it just wouldn't be a word we'd be able to say. Not the beavers. You can't delete the word the art banks. Yeah, that's like one of the most used words ever. All right, let me try to speed through the rest of the questions here. So what's the most sus thing you remember saying on stream? Probably something about how I want to harvest women for their breast milk and eggs and vaginal yeast and meats. Probably something like that. So what's your favorite game that you love playing before? My favorite game is Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. I like all sorts of Guilty Gears, but that's the one I ended up having the most fun in. And I'm biased towards Xrd because of Bedman, and he's my favorite character. So I'm a little biased towards it. Are there any acceptable uses for AI? For example, using an AI tool to remove screen tone patterns and or text from scanned magazine illustrations? I think there are acceptable uses for AI, like how they're using like AI to detect and find like cancers and stuff, right? So I think AI does have a place in the world. It's just, it doesn't belong everywhere. What if I don't have a question? Then you don't have to ask one. Next, did you know the one of your fans is also a sheep VTuber and also shy too? Shy to ask for a collab? I wouldn't know. Because I'm too shy to talk to anybody either. So of course I wouldn't know. How is the cat doing today? Pretty good. Pretty good. He's super fluffy, super soft, super orange. I love playing with him, and he had his dinner before my stream, and I refilled his water so it's all fresh, and I brushed him. He's doing really good. Using AI for tedious tasks. Essie is unhinged VTuber that denies being unhinged, and then again, the human sandwich and the cocaine and starving children. Or for starving children, not and starving children. I've never starved a child before. It's okay to use AI to translate VTubers. Yeah, that might be a good way to do it. Yeah, I didn't ask question in the AMA. That's okay, you don't have to. Sounds familiar. Translating sounds fine. Really, I wonder who the mysterious sheepy VTuber is. I wonder. Sip of my water. Okay. That is everything for the Q&A. I answered every question, I think. Goodbye, question and answer. I'm gonna have to get ready for bed soon. I'm gonna have to go. Tomorrow is my last day of work before I have my weekend. I'm gonna try getting my schedule out as soon as I can. Definitely 2 Master Duel on the usual days and usual times. Definitely 1 member stream. Back to our Yu-Gi-Oh! GX watch-along. We're over 20 episodes in now. And I was told that the next few episodes are going to be pretty cool too. So I'm looking forward to that. Back to Higurashi as well. Next chapter, or the next part of chapter 1 that we're going to get to, something's definitely going to happen. So show up for that one for sure, please. That's going to be a pretty important one. And then I think for our game that we change every single week, because I just like trying new things, I think that one's going to be, we'll try out Slime Rancher. I've been meaning to do that one for a really long time now. So we'll get to Slime Rancher next week too. So that's probably the entire full schedule. Usually, or probably at the usual times. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, sure. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the company. I know. Sad. But it's okay. I just have to last one more work before I can rest. Thanks for streaming, Esila. Thank you for being here, Rivaldi. Please go rest. It was a lovely stream. Yeah, I had a ton of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I paint my nails. They turned out super pretty, and they're super glittery. And it's a subtle enough color that, like, surely not a ton of people are gonna notice. And it matches my outfit. It's cute. I picked a good color. That's a good reminder. I'll have to show you the bottle of nail polish after this so you can see for yourself. Thanks for the chatting stream. It was really great. I'm happy to hear Art Song. Thank you for spending time with me today. I wonder how Essie would react to 5Ds. Well, that's like a whole nother series away. We gotta finish GX. Thank you, Essie. Good night, see ya. Good night. Thank you for being here today. I look forward to the schedule drop tomorrow. Me too. I don't think I ever finished Slime Rancher 1, and yet I have both 1 and 2 in my Steam library. Thanks to the stream. It was nice being to chat again. I know. I'm always happy to see you here, Puffy. I'm always happy to be able to reunite and hang out with you. Adios then. Adios to you as well. Thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for the company. I'm gonna see you guys hopefully soon. Our most soonest time will probably be on Tuesday for members, but Wednesday for non-members. I'm gonna see you soon. Take care until then. I will miss you. Thank you again. And I love you, and bye. And I'll miss you. Mwah.